Hi everyone, and welcome to the show. You're all awesome and amazing. But let's start with our usual announcements. I am a badass. Yep, that's it. That's all of my announcements. That I am a badass. And that you should all worship me. Yep.
I don't think anyone is actually going to worship you.
Why not? I'm a badass.
Because you're not actually a badass. One does not simply become a badass by, saying they're a badass.
But if you believe it hard enough, it becomes real.
What in the name of Dr. Phil?
On with the show!
Hi, everyone. Oh, the sound is so loud. I am so low and the sound is so loud. There we go. Hi everyone, welcome to the show. We are live for the next episode of... Oh, it's supposed to be this one now. Part 6 of our Shadowbringers playthrough, episode number 1529, as we continue to endeavor to finish the Shadowbringers entire story arc before Endwalker comes out. If you haven't heard yet, there was a 2-week delay that's going to happen to Endwalker due to the fact of stability issues that was noticed by the production team, and they don't want to force it out with it being unstable, which I, for one, am very appreciative of that. Far too often do game companies shove shit out that's not ready. So if it's just 2 weeks, I'm sure I can handle 2 weeks. I'm sure everyone can handle 2 weeks. The people I feel bad for, and he did mention it, is anyone who takes time off of work to do it. Hopefully they're able to rearrange it so they can match the new schedule. But if nothing else, anyone who's been part of the community for a while knows the producer has never before delayed any game or expansion. And so because of that, it should buy him some points. You know, the fact that he also plays the game, it's one of his big things that he's been doing since the beginning, is he plays the actual game through from beginning to end. So that way he could say if there's any issues with continuity, storyline issues, the whole 9 yards, stability issues, any glitches. Like, he literally QAs the entire storyline and everything on his own. So I am respectful for him. But other than that, we are going to delve into this. So where did we leave off? Okay, so things that happen off stream, so you guys know about. The only thing that you guys missed out on is on the off stream. I did complete the Ratinka Greatwoods. I got the Aether flows there, so that's the only thing you missed out on. I mean, if you can count that missing out on it. There's no real story element or anything. It's literally a fetch quest and get currents. So, okay, so where we left off. So we were in Rataka Forest, trying to find Yastola and figure out what was going on there. We found Yastola going under the name of Master Matoya, her leader, as it was one of the beliefs of the people she was there with. In doing so, we came across a storyline that we had to help. The Elmorans then sided with the bad followers of darkness, who were like extremists and believed in like shepherding people to the darkness, basically murdering bitches. If you didn't side with them, they were just gonna murder you. In doing so, we pushed into the temple. We found the newest Light Warden. This time, the Light Warden was that of the leader of the old leader of the Vis, who succumbed to the Light Warden. We took out the Light Warden and freed them. We were then informed that from Yastola that upon looking at us, our Aether had become tainted with the light, and she feared for our safety and wanted to bring it to our attention to let us know that there is this ever-growing fear of what will become of us, consuming all of this light and what it's doing to our aether. In doing so, we came back here to the crystal, so that way we can discuss our next steps going forward. So there we go. That's where we left off with the last story arc, and that's where we're at now. Alright. All things considered, it is hardly surprised that Alpha and LA's have yet to arrive. But where's Exarch? My friends, it is good to see you all again. Alphanod, it's been too long. I assume your presence here means that you brought the world of the Warden hiding in Ritikon. Found and slayed, you said. I should have known. Where is your sister? Amor has been recently dispatched soldiers to all corners of Norvurdur to defend them. I'm glad to see their efforts were wasted on the Great Wood. Speaking of Elmore, what came of the meeting with Vurthur? Yes, about that. It proved to be, how you'd say, Eckhart, you mustn't push yourself. Your time away from the tower is clearly taking its toll. No doubt you're all tired as well, having traveled so far. Why don't we all take a much-needed rest before we discuss our findings? I thought to propose the very same. After your clash with the Warden, you deserve a chance to recuperate. It is settled then. We can reconvene after everyone has some time to settle in. Oh yeah, why am I running? Stupid thing down there. Pendants. I'm just gonna run you. Look at me, I'm running. Pendants. Got out of my way for all these crystals, and that's really nice. That really makes me want to build a paladin just so I can do that. What level are you? You're 77. What? Shield. Oh, that's your blue spirit stuff. Oh. Oh, I would sport that in a heartbeat. Like, straight up. Oh, welcome back, sir. Returned from the lengthy incursion, I take it. Well, your room has been made ready, if you care to retire. Yep. I care to retire. Very good. I pray you a sound sleep and pleasant dreams. 1 second, guys. I'm sorry about this. Grab that. Because I'm all about the free money.
So there's a light sealed inside you, is there? You wouldn't know it from the outside. You look the same as you ever did to me.
I might stay on course for the others. What if that changes? What if it overwhelms me? Then I suppose they're not to do but rest. Yeah, I'd be concerned.
I'm damned if I know. It's not as if I can lift a finger to help myself, much less you. Have faith in your friends, look out for them, and hope that they look out for you. What more can you do?
True.
Think he was telling the truth? Emmett, I mean. All that rot about Heidelin being no different from any other primal. If so, what would that make her blessing? Are we just slaves to her will?
Oh, I forgot that part. So we found paintings dealing with Zorberg, who was as the Ascians called it, the dark primal that they summoned, and wound up causing the initial shattering, and then Heidelin was summoned by everyone else to chain Zodark, and Heidelin defeated him. And so they were making the statement that the Ascians were saying that both Heidelin and Zodark, or whatever his name is, are both just primals, and that's all it is.
Let's pay him no mind. Lies the Ascians stock in trade. Villains, heroes, all a matter of perspective, they'd have to believe. One man's fond memory, another's waking nightmare.
That is a true statement right there.
Me, I'm no saint or savior. Just another sinner. And I know damn well I'm in no position to judge. When I saw the people of Slitherbow look up at the sky and celebrate the return of the dark, it felt good. It was moments like that that I cherished. Much more than the thrill of adventure. The quiet after the storm. I always took comfort in that.
Meanwhile, in Garlemald, so this is back at the source. So the Dragoon and the ex-Ascian, or Garlemald, the Ascian hunter, are here trying to stop Black Rose from being made.
What did the scouts have to report?
Several skirmishes, but nothing of consequence. The fighting seems to have taken its toll on both sides.
A stalemate, then. The Alliance has done well to hold the line for so long. But then they did have Ishgardian reinforcements.
Nevertheless, neither side has any appetite for a prolonged engagement. 'Tis but the calm before the storm. And should the Empire choose to bring their full might to bear...
To say nothing of Black Rose. All the more reason to hasten our search. How close are your people to identifying our next target?
Close enough, though I have received some troubling intelligence. One of our generals posted to the Alamegan front recently disappeared without trace from the battlefield at Gimlet Dark.
Odd. Dead seems unlikely. Fled less so. I wonder where he'll turn up.
Were I a betting man, I would say here, in the capital. Not that any deserter who valued his life would contemplate returning, but a corpse might, given the right encouragement.
In the manner of his royal remains, you mean?
Elidibus plainly has no need of a new host, so the question becomes who? It may be that another player has joined the game. something to consider at any rate. But come, there's work to be done.
That's the guard that carries the katana.
Bloodless games make for poor sport. Mayhap if father... I am a stranger to him in this body.
What?
Besides, there is but one hand that can make me whole again. My enemy. My friend. I know not what entertainment occupies you, but if you will not clear the way for me, then I shall seize the reins of fate once more.
I'm missing something there. 100% missing something there. Holy shit. Why does it sound like the crystallarium is being attacked right now? So we gotta take a step out and there's fire everywhere. We are... here. Which quest are we on anyway? When it rains. So we're in the 76-77 block. I suspected you might be awake. I could imagine you sleeping through such a commotion. An entire host of sin eaters appears to be advancing upon the crystallarium. Emergency measures are being taken as we speak. Rest assured, however, that we are safe so long as we remain under the Crystal Tower's aegis. You may return to your quarters if you wish. Yes, I thought you might feel that way, and I cannot say that your assistance would be anything less than welcome. I must remain here to disseminate information to other residents, but are you under no such obligations, and thus free to aid the townsfolk who may be in distress. The Extradigar tends to become a point of congregation in times of need, crowded with those that seek solace and companionship. You would have my personal gratitude if you could offer succor to those there. Galefin Jerkface. Interesting name. Or dorsal gate. Not where I meant to go. I think it's equiesce distance. Equiesce distance. Guess we're doing the same stories, friend. Few town folks are about, and you spy none who appear to be in distress. Siegfried! I've only just returned from Amanganon, yet I find the crystallarium moments from being beset by sin eaters. Where are they coming from? This shouldn't be possible. Restored the darkness. Well, this is fortunate coincidence. Brother, tell me there's some idea of what is happening. I may, but the moment will need to postpone such discussions in favor of action. It's raining! The Crystallarium is preparing to deploy a barrier around the Crystallarium as we speak. Assuring that he is able to do so should be our first concern. There's a number of instruments placed about the Crystallarium that function as anchors for the barrier. I'm on my way to activate them now. In which case, 3 pairs of hands would be better than 1. Very well. I'll take the ones to the south. I shall deal with the northern apparatus, then. You will handle the western, too? These are ensconced on platforms extending from the upper level of the Aetherat Plaza. Ensconced. So I guess these are what these giant-ass bridges were for. Oh, yum, 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 yum. Yum. Despite having very little idea about how it functioned, it appears that you have activated the device successfully. Okay. What could possibly go wrong?
Senator sighted! They're coming!
Excellent. The barrier is holding.
That's good news for the Crystarium, but what of the rest of Lakeland?
Lena and the city guard have taken to the field. Thancred and the others have already joined them. Let us do the same.
Alright, we're going out into the field, huh? See, this is why getting the airship and stuff like that, you know, ready makes life so much easier. We ought to join the vanguard as soon as possible. If the number of eaters we just saw is any indication, we'll be facing a formidable host. Level 76 is the level sync. Item max is 409. We are definitely not. We do not have 409. I think we're 403. Jesus. But lovely weather, just what we needed. It seems the battle has already begun in earnest. Make haste. Approving nod! Crystallarian forces are engaged in seniors in various locations across Lakeland. Assist them in defeating the Eaters before they are decimated. Okay, I can do that. Let's go.
Let's give it our all.
Help is at hand.
Ain't no one dying on my watch. No, no, no. Oh, shit. Going for the perfect. Okay. Hell yeah, no deaths. No deaths. Good job, guys. Oh, I can fix that. Thanker to Minfilia. All the eaters. Oh no! That big bastard just killed all them. Can I then raise all of them? We got this. It is as we feared. But our task is as ever was, turn the tide. Oh, I have to actually, like, touch them? Get off him, please. Alright, everyone's okay so far. Holy shit! Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Stabby. Stabby. Oh shit! Shit, 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 shit. This is getting crazy.
My strength is yours.
May the 12 guide
Three.
The stars shall rise.
Let's give them a show.
So far, all the guards are still up. Oh. Holy shit. Yo, she's a badass.
There are so many. Hold on. They turned on me.
Damn, Thancred.
This one is mine. We need only hold out a little while longer. Reinforcements are coming, remember? The captain said so. We're going to be all right.
Don't make him watch it.
Run! Run, damn you! The Warrior of Darkness has returned. The Bloody Knight has returned. So stay with me, eh? You can't go dying now. God damn it! Please let this work. Please let this work. No, no, no. Stay back. Stay back.
Oh my god.
Why did you spare me? Why? What have I done to deserve this mercy?
Forward! Forward! If you can still hold a sword, follow me! Wounded to the rear! Weapons at the ready! Let's make this count!
Fight and struggle. Seek salvation by your own hands. Though the losses be grave, endure them. Though the victories be hollow, claim them.
It seems we've driven them back for a time being at least. The wounded have been collected and are undergoing treatment now. Once they're ready to be moved, we'll have them carried back to Crystarium. The dead as well, of course. Those whose bodies remain anyway. Yeah, because they were converting people as they were dropping them. Oof. The others are helping to treat the wounded. I'm planning to assist in moving them, but even so, we simply don't have enough hands. I'm sure you're fit to fall over after all we've done. God knows I am, but if we could see a few of the patients, it'd be an enormous help. Kreptalina is about somewhere, so you might also have to consider asking her if there are any other outstanding areas that need help. We'll talk later. Dying guard. Oh my god. With tear-filled eyes, the prone man gazes up at you. His fingers twitch, as if to reach for you, but he lacks the strength to raise his hand. Thank you, but it's too late. One of them, it got me. If I turn, please kill me. I beg you. Why do I have to voice act this right now? Holy shit. Give me voice actors doing this shit. Don't touch me. I killed her. I killed her. She was one of them. I know, but... God, this shit is dark. If this is this dark and Endwalker's supposed to go darker, holy shit.
Oh, I did not see you there. Is there something you need?
Is there something you need? No, I'm fine. How are you feeling?
Injuries are part and parcel of battle. While there's breath in my lungs, I shall see my duties done. Don't pretend you're not of the same mind. You fought well today. Saved a great many lives. Unfortunately, this war is far from over. We must replenish our ranks and shore up our defenses before they attack again. Now, if you will excuse me.
You are not fine.
Completely and utterly fine. Better than fine. Hale and hearty and still alive to mourn those who are not. Who I failed to protect when they needed me most. We've come so far, so goddamn far. I could have sworn the end was in sight, and now... Now they will never see it.
Impudent worms of the Castarium.
What the f do you want, Jabba the Hutt?
The tragedy that has befallen you is of your own making. Divine retribution for your defiance. The heavens have bequeathed to you a benevolent savior, me. I offer you freedom from pain and suffering. A paradise where man and seed-eater might live in peace and harmony. Why, already, our winged brothers and sisters regard me and mine as kin, alike to them in beauty and good. But you not only reject my prophet hand, but raise your own against my sin-eaters. But it's only right that they respond in kind. Let this be a lesson to all those who would walk the path of sin. The wicked shall not inherit this world!
I can't wait until the raid where we kill him. I look forward to his death. Bartley's ship is already gone. How flattering that he came all this way just to give his little speech. I apologize for my earlier outburst. Rest assured, I have no intentions of allowing any of my wounds to affect the performance of my duties, especially now. If I may, could I ask you to seek out Thancred and Menphilia for me? They endangered themselves on my behalf, and I'd feel better knowing that they were well looked into. Thancred in particular, he sustained quite an injury from the Sen-Eater. I would not be surprised if he were in Spraggles still. Please, give him my thanks. Quest accepted! Where are we going now? No, you're right there. Whee! When in doubt, teleport. In here? Oh, there we go. Oh, what's up, Thancred? You're here for me? I'm sorry to put you to the trouble. I'm fine, really. The Eaters landed an unfortunate solid blow, but the healers have done wonders. I'm more worried about Menphilia. She's not taking it well. Could I ask you to speak with her? My attempts to reach out seem to have had the opposite effect. She's gone off to Horonium, ostensibly to fetch herbs for Chestelminium. But just talk to her, will you? Sure thing. We could do that. Closest portal to there, I think, would be the Rookery and then over. It's either going to be the Rookery and over, or it's going to be the Mean or over. I forget which way it's not. I think it's. No. Yeah, I think it's the Mean. I know there's no connection between the two. Okay, so this is the way that's not connected. Okay. So then it will be the Rookery. Something tells me my paladin friend is dealing with the same problem. Trying to figure out how to get down there. I think you have to go up, over, and around here. Like down here. Yeah. There she is. Menphilia appears to be lost in thought. Perhaps a gentle poke. Listen, I'm not gonna per se say I know what's best for people that are having a rough time. But poking them is not the option. Gentle touch on the shoulder. You know, like anything. Poke? Okay, let's go poker. Poke. You know, I'm gonna do this. Nope. Hug. There you go. Look, that's better. That's a better choice. But no, they want me to poke her ass. Okay, sure. Here you go, Menphilia. I gotta poke you, because the game wants me to poke you. Here you go. Poke! Eep! That's a very fitting response, Menphilia. Oh, Siegfried, what are you doing here? Thancred. It's my fault, you know. I jumped at a chance to help Leona, but I was careless and now it's my fault. You can make up for it by being there for him. Then you'll be wanting to get those herbs to the healers. No, we'll go with this one. Are you sure? I brought him nothing but trouble thus far. And what if it's worse next time? All I do is make mistakes, put others in danger. I'm sure that he'll resent me for being this weak. Maybe he already does. But you're right, I can still help. If only by seeing these herbs safely to Lumnithima. There's only 2 left on my list, but I'll need to ask about this one. I've looked high and low, and I can't seem to find it anywhere. Would you mind collecting the other? I would hate to delay any longer than I already have. You've looked for something with soft leaves that's very fragrant, in an unmistakable medicine-y way, I was told. We only need 2 springs of it, so once you've got them, you can bring them directly to Chestanimir. Whoever gets there first can explain that the other will be back shortly. Thank you. I appreciate your help. Hey, look, herbs. No scent. Of course, it's not going to be the ones right here. Why would they be right here? Smells strong medicinal. Alright, there's one. Strong medicinal. Okay, cool. Alright, so now we teleport back here because I don't want to walk all that way again. And it's 100 gold, so why not? Ah, Memphilia told me that you'd be bringing the rest. Oh, she's already here. Nice. Bless me. Marvelous. With this, I can replenish our stores of medicines. We're struggling to keep up with the numbers of wounded that are being brought in. It wasn't on the field, but it doesn't matter. The patients' faces make plain that these are horrible battles. And we're still fighting it, I suppose. Though, with bitter medicine than sharper steel. But we'll win. I promise you that. Approving nod.
It would seem I owe you an apology for dragging you into yet another battlefield when you've come off the front lines. In both cases, I'm sure your efforts saved more than a few. My Sprinkitis is good working order. My Spreadchikindis. The Castarian people will be well cared for. More lie ahead, of course. Battles only you can fight. Not that we intend to let you do it alone, but that's a matter to discuss with the Exarch.
Approving nod.
You know the Exarch.
We do. Was there something you needed? Why are you in blue?
I need you to tell him something for me. My dearest friend, you see, he was there on the battlefield with me, but only the one of us is here to speak of it. At the end, before the wound killed him, I heard his dying words. I never knew that our world was this beautiful, he told me. I'm so glad that I got to see the night sky. I don't know how the Exarch feels about what happened out there. I don't know if what I said is true. If our losses were just deserts, and we doom ourselves to worse and continue to fight this fight. But I believe in the Warrior of Darkness, in the Crystal Arak. I don't think that we've done it wrong. What we've done is wrong, and I don't think we're wrong to fight with them, either. My friend, he smiled in the end, just as he smiled when he raised his glass to celebrate the return of the night. That's how I want to remember him. So I want to tell the Exarch. Don't give up. Don't give in, please. We'll tell him. You have my word.
Completed quest. Oh, we're getting our next set of gear. Look at that. If you're ready, we can go ahead to the Ocular. You can keep the Exarch company while I fetch Alphinaud. Don't worry, I mean to borrow the swiftest arrow I can find, so we shouldn't keep you long. Be sure to pass on that message, eh? Quest accepted! Whee! Welcome, my friend. Tales of your heroism in the battles would precede you, though I confess I found them more gladdening than surprising. I hear no few of people who have to thank you for plucking them from the jaws of death. With that, they had no need of saving to begin with, but the responsibility for that lies with me. One of our soldiers said that. Thank you. Rest assured that I fully intended to continue our work. I shall not shrink from what must be done, now least of all. Though I mourn the loss, I will not lose myself to grief, and even should I regret be a constant companion, I will follow the path that I have chosen to its end. You know what? We have some time to talk if you need to. And if I were to confess any doubts I might harbor, no one need ever know? No, I believe you have enough burdens without me adding to them. Nevertheless, thank you. That's what I want him to know, is like I'm willing to be an ear if he needed it. He's got a lot on his shoulders, you know. Ah.
My friends, with your aid, we have weathered a brutal assault.
He's coming in. Oh, God. Can we just kill him already? Like, please? Please, can we kill him?
Sorry I'm late. Though I would not have been had anyone thought to notify me in advance.
As I was saying, it was only with your aid that we weathered this assault. Without it, the Crystarium and all who dwell here would now be gone.
For each we saved, another perished. If there is anything else we can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. This is our home too, and we want nothing more than to keep it safe.
Thank you. We are blessed to have you with us. As for the attack itself, Vorthri may call it divine retribution, but Sin Eaters are creatures of instinct. A coordinated assault is unprecedented. Moreover, in the absence of a Light Warden, there should have been no compulsion for lesser Sin Eaters to congregate here en masse. All of which points to a single, unavoidable conclusion.
That these minions of light answer to a higher power. He who did claim kinship with them, who did boast of control, not in idleness, 'twould seem, but in earnest. Lord Vorthri.
Let's go kill him.
Indeed. What I mistook for bluster was in fact the truth. The Sin Eaters are his to command. But if he imagines this show of force will convince us to bend the knee, he is sorely mistaken.
I take it your meeting in Yulmore did not end well.
You could say that, yes. But I am wiser for the experience nevertheless. It appears he has mastered a technique which allows him to enslave the minds of others. A fact I discovered when he attempted to use it on me.
that would go some way towards explaining the peculiar reverence afforded him by his subjects. There may feasibly be a handful of true believers among them, I suppose, but it would not surprise me if the vast majority were in his thrall.
Had I not anticipated his treachery, I might well have joined them. But seeing his invitation for what it was, I sent a glamour in my stead. I rather doubt such tricks will avail me a second time, however.
Did you have any luck tracking down the Light Warden in Calusio?
Nope.
Sadly, I have nothing to report on that front. What of Armorang?
After a fruitless few days scouring ruins, I resorted to asking the locals. While no one I spoke to had seen any sign of the Warden, I did uncover a possible lead. An abandoned mine in western Armorang. From what the Maud told me, it would be a perfect place to stay out of sight. Of course, I could never hope to explore such a labyrinth quickly or safely on my own, so I returned here.
Even should we all join in the endeavor, an exhaustive search could take weeks, and with no guarantee of finding anything.
The Wardens harbor vast reservoirs of primordial light, do they not? Far beyond anything found in lesser sin-eaters. And isn't it true that the Oracle could see the light of a sin-eater from miles away? Surely a Warden would seem like a blazing beacon by comparison. To the real Oracle of Light, I mean. The real Menphilia. If we travel to Armorang, to the south where she halted the flood, I could summon her back. What do you think?
Remember what she told you, man.
Don't.
Good man.
Don't what? Do what I can. What we both know is right.
Do not presume to know my mind. You have no idea what you're proposing.
But I do! I know why you never said anything. Because you thought you could keep me safe by keeping me in the dark. And maybe I thought so too. But I knew, Thancred. I always knew.
Oh, I see. I thought you were a rather underwhelming reincarnation. But it all makes sense now. The Oracle lies dormant within you, doesn't she? But to draw on her true power, you must become one, both body and soul. To wit, one being must consume the other. Who shall be the lucky winner?
This doesn't concern you, Ascian.
But it plainly concerns you. Which is why your heart is ready to burst out of your chest.
Oh, shit.
Despite the raging tempest in your bosom, however, you have never once opened up to your young charge. Now, why would that be?
No, just go punch him in the face. Do it.
Love. Well, I for one think it's a marvelous idea. Certainly more promising than any of your other suggestions. So, it's off to Armorang we go.
I'll meet you at the gates.
Damn. 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 I'm sorry to be insistent, but I know this is the only way. If you're willing to give me a chance, come with us. Teleport! Because I'm lazy! And it's 100 gold. That should be the story of my playstyle with Final Fantasy XIV. Once I get to the point like this where it's just like, and teleport. Because it's faster. Sorry for the wait, I'm ready now. There has to be another way. Look, no matter what happens to me, I'm sure that I don't want to go back to being who I was. I want to be stronger, strong enough to face my destiny, and I want to believe that I can play a part in saving this world. I hope you can find it in yourself to believe it too. When you put it that way, how could we not? It is your decision to make. Just be sure that you're prepared when the time comes. If we are all assembled, shall we depart? We'll follow your lead. What route would you have us take? About that, there is something I neglected to mention. I saw an Almoran airship coming to land over in Almag while I was on my way back to the Crystarium. No doubt the same vessel that bore Valtry's forces over Tikatka. Meaning we can expect to encounter armed resistance on our journey through the region. Right. Now, Nabithal Rung lies in the southern reaches of Am Areng, and there are two routes we could take to get there. The first is the eastern route, which would lead us past Mortsuk. The other is the western route, which required us to pass through the hills of Amber. Minfilia and I took the eastern route last time. Yes, and that's more well-trodden path. It also makes an easier traverse of the Nabsing of the Subzaval, but we can't use it. If we did, we'd have to cross the Severance from some point nearby the Inn of Journeyed Head. If the Almorans caught wind of our approach, it would bring them into contact with the inn and its patients, and we cannot be sure the activities would not meet the Vulture's approval. I will make the journey more arduous, but I believe we should be safer to take the western route, which brings me to my proposition. While you make for the hills of Ander to the west, I will draw the Almorans' attention elsewhere, to the area to the east that I know is uninhabited. That way, you'll have your chance to reach Nabnyamnyamnya unopposed and without the risk of civilians. I cannot deny your sound plan, but nor can I allow you to go alone. My skills will make your task at least somewhat easier, will it not? I will accompany you as well. It will afford us a chance to have a proper conversation. And if I go with the others, I'm likely to say something Thancred will regret. Well then, we'll leave the work to distract the Navatri forces to you. The rest of us will take the western route and try to avoid attracting attention. Until Siegfried starts murdering everyone, because that's what he does for XP. With that in mind, I think it is best that we follow the road of the bridges. We'll move faster with a solid path under our feet. We'll borrow a few Amaro for our own journey. I'll leave the rest to you, Minfilia. Thank you. I will not disappoint. Wow! There you are. The gate leading to Amarang is just ahead. In all the time I've been here, I've never ventured to the Hills of Amber. Not that I'm particularly intimidated by the new lands at this point, but we have more than enough reason to be cautious as it is. Keep an eye on Minfilia, would you? Oh, some of the dragon attack. Dragon! Off so soon, Master Talon? You barely had your time to recover from battle. Well, if you're certain, I'm hardly in a position to question you.
Take comfort in the bonds you share. Accept the pain when the time comes to part. Press on, for joy and sorrow walk hand in hand. Beyond Mount Garrick lie the Hills of Amber, beneath which run hidden veins of mineral wealth. Or ran, at least. Mayhap they are spent. Or mayhap the ringing of hammers can yet be heard below.
This place has scared by the floods too. Who can say what lies ahead? But whatever else this road may be, it is mine to travel. I do not plan to take a moment of time I'd spend upon it granted. And words that Steve can't say. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, look at that hat. The game just makes me want to put that hat on so much. Yup. Oh, God. Oh, God. I take it you're seeing what I'm seeing. Finding a village when we're hardly 10 paces into hills is a surprising stroke of luck, especially given our recent fortunes. But you won't hear any complaints from me. Let's see if the folks here who live here can tell us what to expect on the road ahead. Quest accepted! Okay, switch to this. Jump off the cliff. My chocobo just departed. Goodbye, chocobo. Oh no, he's still with me. Let me get that sweet experience points. There we go. Sweet experience points. Thank you.
What level's your weapons? What's up, buddy?
You sell? No, you are no merchant. But then, why? Why do I know your face? Oh, I remember. You spent Voidbird gold. Such a coin purse cracking. You're already a legend among the Mord traders.
You're a traveling merchant, then. Can you tell us anything of this village?
Of course. Anything for valued customers. This place is garlic. Garlic. Before the flood, it was home of many miners. After, not so many. Now, none. So, Master Kengun borrowed the village, made it a trading post. Very convenient location.
In which case, you all must be familiar with the local roads, correct? We're on our way to ourselves. If we continue south from here, we'll have any difficulties reaching it?
Oh yes, great difficulties. The flood rent the stone and crushed the mines surrounding the Only steep cliffs and collapsed tunnels remain.
Oh no. But surely there must be some other way. Do you think of any other Mords might have some sort of hidden route?
Perhaps. You ask, they tell. Tell for free, even to friends of best customer.
Wonderful. Thank you for your help. Well then, best customer, let's see what information your reputation buys us. Hey look, there's a person right here. His name is Real.
You wish to go to Namdel? Well, there's one way. Once, a gondola down to the cliffs, but it was built with those that left something behind. They wished to retrieve. Now there's nothing left, and no one else to use it. You may search for it if you like, but I doubt it'll be rusted wires would bear any of your weight.
You hastily take down the memo regarding the gondola on a spare scrap of parchment. Alright.
For Namakor, airship is burst. Nothing is faster than airship. The Amelorans have one. Here. You can ask them to take you.
Though it seems somewhat superfluous to do so, you dutifully take notes of Gungon's words. To go steal airship. Fair. I mean... go steal an airship. So what are our options? Take a gondola that can't handle their weight? No. Travel down into the pit of despair? That sounds not as wise. Steal an airship for the Amorans? That sounds like a pretty decent idea compared to the other two. I don't see the third guy. Am I just blind? I have to be blind. Because there's no other markers.
Is he in the, like, toilet or some shit? Is, like, there, like, a bathhouse I have to click on? Like, is he in here? No. In before sick blind.
That is a surprise. Not many bound to num these days. I don't know of the Charlie that once went there. It used to travel between all the settlement and the mines in the Hill of Amber. It is locked behind a gate, however. I assume that it will be kept from being stolen or damaged, but it also prevents it from being used.
You take down the information. Thank you. Ah, Siegfried. I'm afraid I've learned little to use about how to reach Num. The Almoran presence, though, that's another matter. Apparently, though, their army is definitely an there have been no sightings of the Almorans at all in the Hills of Amber. Perhaps we can take it as a sign that Alice Hill's plan has bore fruit. Do you have any better luck in finding us a route forward? Yep. Steal an airship, go on a thing that can't handle our weight, and lockpick a lock. So those are our options. Well, what do you think? We could try the gondola, might die, but eh! Can we get an airship from anywhere? Not the Vultrio, obviously. And gate aside, the trolley seems more feasible. That's funny as hell. We could try the gondola, might die. Oh, yeah, yep. Might die. No, we'll go with the trolley. It doesn't seem to be the least risky of the options, and I can't imagine one gate is enough to thwart you. I'd like you to know a bit more before we dash off and search for it, though. Perhaps Zun can offer some more insight. Hey, look, all the quests have opened up.
Oh, valued customer. Were the hordes of help?
Of a fashion, they told us of a trolley that runs the Num, at least. But if I'm correct in thinking that there was a reason you did not do so yourself when first they asked?
Yes, the gate. You see, it's impassable. Before, there was a hulking thing of stone, the Talos. It opened the gate, they say. But none operate such a thing now. I do not even know if it yet exists.
Thinking stands.
I do not know, but you should travel east to Mount Brian. That is where the trolley controls are. That's right. It's not Mount Biran. It's Mount Brian. Never call it Mount Biran. Biran gets really upset when we call it Mount Biran. I still see miners there from time to time. If anyone knows what happened to the Talos.
It would be them. Thank you. You've been a great help. Well, we're off to Mount Brian, then. Let's hope that someone will be there to answer one of our questions. Quest accepted!
We're going south through there. Okay. What level are we? Oh, we're 78. We level 80 in short order. The scales of the track is impressive. I'll give them that. Now we need to follow it until we come to the mines. Okay, we come... where's Mechanist? There we go. So we can get that free XP. I mean, I'm level 74 on my Mechanist. He should be able to defend himself against a 76. In theory. Is that a player actually mining? It is. Mount B. Ryan. Is this a gnome? So no gnome I've ever seen before. Holy shit. A bit of a mess, isn't it? But the mechanism for dispatching the trolleys are here, just as Zun said. Fortunately, anyone who might have known how to use them is not. We might wait for Zun's mysterious miners to appear, or have a look around and see if we can deduce anything useful in their absence. I'm in favor of the latter. Something near the entrance of the mines proper caught Urigari's eye. Meet us there if you find anything. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, friend. Let me call out my chocobo of goodness. Ooh, Aether Current. Gonna need this eventually anyway, right? Killed that poor golem for nothing. Oh, there it is. Trolley cart.
Should really be fighting these things as the Mechanist, to be completely honest. So I get the free XP on them. Well, I say free, but it's not really free. I thought he was gonna aggro me anyway, so I figured might as well beat him to the punchline, right? Hey, at least we're getting kill chains, though. Haven't seen those in a bit. Chain 3. Look at that. Ah, Siegfried, what hast thou discerned? I see, indeed. Thine observations are consistent with mine own. But let us refrain from further discussion ere our comrades arrive. Sig, why do you have a gun and a wrench all of a sudden? Shh. Ample evidence says recent maintenance and lukewarm tea besides. The levers for switching tracks looked like they were in good condition, though I couldn't move them myself. No ordinary person could, I think. It is my belief that no person is meant to. This Talos bears more than a passing resemblance of a golem of the source. Nor doth it appear to be the sole example of its kind. The proliferation of the Talos fragments. It is such an enormous enormity of mechanism here, suggests a considerable number were once in operation. Alas, this specimen and its fellow now lie lifeless and broken, and I know not how to repair them, that they might facilitate our passage through the gate. And without the aid of the Talos, even if thou wert somehow able to unbar the trolley's path, we would still have no means of propelling it. We might not know how to repair the Talos, but someone must. Otherwise, why keep everything else working order? Whoever is maintaining the cars and the rails must know something that we don't. Let's ask them and what it is, shall we?
Siegfried, I do believe you'll find a person of some interest skulking in the shadows behind the warehouse on the northwest side of the tracks. While you two have a friendly chat, the rest of us will gently encourage those to the south to come out of hiding. Defend yourself as necessary, of course, but do try to keep everyone in one piece. Off we go then. Okay. Gonna beat the shit out of people. When in doubt. That's what Thancred's good for. Thancred is like, how are we gonna deal with this? Oh, we're just gonna beat the shit out of them. Alright. Good choice. Hello, suspicious man. Wicked White! Where did you come from? No, never mind that. You have no business here, and that I am sure. What are you? The warrior of light darkness? The warrior of light darkness. It's gonna make me switch back. Those bastards. Nice outfit. And red mage mode. Then red mage. Good to hear. These two weren't much trouble either. Let's see what they have to say for themselves.
Us? We're not brigands come to take what isn't ours?
Do you honestly look like we need the steel? What? Some rusted bits of iron? Don't be absurd. We're not here to rob you.
A likely story. You look well. You don't look normal. I mean, that one guy was like carrying a gun and a wrench, and the next thing you know, he has a sword and armor. It was kind of fucking weird. You don't have any wares, so you're not clearly merchants. Travelers needn't pass this way. The only reason why you'd come here all out of this way is to strip the machinery for parts.
Oh, Tev, I have an idea. What if, once upon a time, a lovely lady of a noble birth ventured forth to search for her lost love, joined by the two most loyal servants, sworn to follow her into the world's end, and that's the journey. They were met a sorcerer, an ancient of its time, moved by the lady's devotion. He's offered to be your guide, and they turned up here somehow.
I can only assume that you've been intentionally obtuse, but it is an unlikely event that this serious conjecture. No, I suppose I am a bodyguard of sort, but we have a rather large concern that fairy tale romances. Though, it would be fain hear more of the ageless sorcerer and his heroic deeds.
Gods grant me the strength.
If I may, we're actually searching for a means for us to travel to Num 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 Num. We are hoping that the trolley here might be able to offer a solution. I realize that we haven't gotten off on the best starts, but if you know anything about how we might get it working again, we would surely love to help and do some mini quests for you. The trolley? The trolley. You should have led with that. We've always keen to discuss the trolley. We're both engineers in training. In fact, Jarek and Tef, at your services. Technically, I'm a miner, and he does the repair work, but our true passion here is the trolley. We're working on a few other folks to get up and running again. And before you ask, yes, it's true that we a little need of transportation these days, but that's no reason to concise the miracle of mechanical innovation to dust. The mere sight of traveling the tracks once again would be the hearts to soar. Mark my words. You'll hear no argument from us. What progress have you made thus far? Not as much as we'd like, but truth be told. Well, if there's anything we could do to assist, we could gather materials or help put pieces together. It's a slight more complicated than that, I'm afraid. If you spoke to Magnus, you'd understand. He's the one with the full knowledge of the trolley operation. I suppose you could ask him. If you like, we'll introduce you. Very well. Our options are limited, and if Magnus can explain whatever is preventing the trolley from being restored, I like to hear it. Right. It looks like we'll be following us back to Twine then. To Twine? Watch out have their voices reversed. Like the younger looking one was the one that sounds like he's like 7 packs of cigarettes a day. Am I able to? I don't know if I can give it. Nah, we'll just stick for this for now until we can glamour. If you're ready, we can leave right now. Though, you haven't seen other fellows around here, have you? I thought he'd have come out by now. I beat the shit out of some guy. You think you'll be alright? That's her. Well, I suppose we did force our hand a bit. I'll have a look, just in case. You go on ahead, Taff. Alright. Looks like I'll just be on your way a lot out of me. Then, try not to let anything else take a bite out of you on your way out to the rail yard. Alright, switch.
Goodbye, wolf. Damn, that's smarts. Did he just thump me so hard? I'll be feeling that for the next fortnight at least. Not to be done without, though. I pointed your overeager companions to the right direction, and they've gone up ahead, so we need to get moving. Normally can walk atop the tracks, but seeing as the young lady has much shorter stride, it'll be much more perilous route than the comfortable suggest. Wouldn't want anyone falling through the gaps. Of course, the low road presents other dangers, but having been on the receiving end of your friend's blows, I'm not worried on that account. Since you beat the shit out of us, I'm sure you'll be okay. Wait a moment. I think I hear something. Oh, that's something, alright. Run! Get that free experience points, man. It's really not free per se. Still have to beat the shit out of things for it. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Something tells me that's gonna be another, like, you have to fly to it kind of thing. Yeah, you look friendly as hell. Oh, we're about to fight something. Oh, I have all this heat bar and stuff like that set, so... Alright, heat bar this, go. Easy mode.
Sorry about that. I didn't expect this route to be quite so fraught with danger. We're nearly to Twine, though, so we should make our way without any further incident. Oh, this is this quest. Is that out here? Oh, it is out here. It's right here. Touch the crystal. That's a headache that came out of nowhere. This is it. Welcome. Oh, wait. This is it. Welcome to Twine. Oh, wait. No, I have them reversed. The original dwellings were built at a house of those laborers tasked with building the tracks. Over time, miners came to seek their fortunes, and that's what made the town grow to what you see before you today. But it is still the trolley that brought them here. As you doubtless noticed, the tracks go to the very heart of the town. It was the heart of the town back when the trolley still carried everyone home at the end of each day in the mines. Now there's no trolley, nor much work to be had in the mines. For that matter, the only residents that remain are the destitute, the delusional, and those with nowhere else to go, or so they say. That should give us some indication of what you'd expect when you meet Magus. As I said, it will help you understand why we can't find the trolley, get the trolley running. Just don't expect too much aside from that. Well, that's encouraging, but I don't see that we have much choice. Let's go. He's a sad little lion man. Sad little lion man. Who are you supposed to be? Never seen the three of you in my life. Of the four of you. Oh, Wicked White. If you're going to bother me, at least have the damn courtesy to stand still. Methinks this one is deep into his cups. These are my guests, Magus. We ran into them in the mines. They're looking for a way to reach Nabathanganyangyam, so they can ask about the trolley you see. What?
There's nothing in Nabitha wrong. Not anymore. And especially not for the frail little girls. Give it up. No, we must need num 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 num. I must. So you have the heart set onto it. The world doesn't care. The place is in ruins. Nothing more. And you're not getting there in the trolley. The thing doesn't run on hopes and dreams. We're not fools. It's necessity that drives us to Nab. If you insist that the trolley is not an option, at least tell us why. No. I'm sick of people asking me about the damn blasted thing. Leave me be. We'll speak outside. Do. Okay, switch back to Red Mage. He only said that because he thinks I'm weak, and he's right, but I can't be. I won't be forever. There has to be some way. I must find it. Do. Oh wait, did that give me a thingy? The hell did I get that card? I don't know when I got that card. At some point I still have to rip through this. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm sorry. I was stuck in my own head again. It's clear that Magus has no intention of helping us. Perhaps we should ask the other residents. They must know something of the trolley. I'll take the north side of town. Let me know if you learn anything. Thancred, art thou truly content to stand witness to the fate course, to take no part? This is not a matter of fate. It's about choice, and I've had years to decide where I stand. Ophelia has spent too long in chains already. I would not shackle her again by making my hopes known. It is for her to choose what shape her destiny will take. It is for me to stay silent, to protect her, to teach her, and to stand by her. That, at least I can do that for her. So be it. Come, let's make our inquiry. Oh no, our own inquiries. Think people watch you for your great voice acting, and how you can't do names at all, so you just turn it into marrs. It's truly enjoyable. It's a thing of beauty. Hey, Gemstone Trader. What do you got? Oh, you're the mender person. Mend me, please. I always over-repair. I'd rather over-repair than under-repair.
run around with broken equipment and shit.
Oh, there you are. You'll be pleased to know that I got our friend back home with no trouble, and he'll just be fine. He was a bit shaken up is all. And you? What did Bangus have to say?
I don't want to tell you shit.
I did have the faint hope that might prompt him into action where our interest has not, but I suppose that is foolish of me. I'm sorry that we can't be of help, though. I could at least show you to the trolley car we have there. If you like, you can give it a stroker or two. It has some very smooth wood. You mean to say you're not giving up? Even knowing that Magus is... Magus? I don't see such a point of being stubborn about it, though. Perhaps stubbornness is exactly what this situation calls for. Can't forge iron without an anvil, after all. Can't imagine that anything you will try is work, but if you're certain, you can help me make the preparations in the event that it does. To that end, take this toolbox. You're going to inspect the rails. I'll have to take a look at the tracks for anything that needs to be repaired. You need to bring the tools and be ready to hand them to me whenever I say stop to work. Okay. No. Can you ready the tools for me? Here you go. The tools are readied. You open the box, revealing a proud array of lovingly maintained tools from within. Brilliant! Now I could hand me and I need it at work. This would be a help. In this case, well, these bolts are loose, for one matter. We can't have that. I'll need to tighten it. Which tool do you provide? A vicious-looking saw, a mid-sized wrench of ragged cloth. Thankfully, I'm in my mechanist outfit right now, so I know how to do mechanical shit. If I was in red mage gear, I would have chose the cloth. Thank you! This one will do nicely. And now, give me one moment, and... vicious looking saw. There, I don't see any more problems here, so let's continue along the track. Choo, 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 choo. Oop, gotta grab that real quick. Go. Oh, she easily could have walked it. Like, with this metal beam right here, oh, she easily could have walked this. But no, he wanted to see her fight. You dick. Here we go. Have a toolbox. On me. You set down the toolbox, the muscles of your arm enjoying a profound relief, and you open it once again. You're quite handy to have around, you know. As that lamp here, there aren't often necessary these days, but we're going to do this. We might as well do it properly. And if by some miracle the night returns as it did in Lakeland, well, it's nice thought. Anyway, a bit of this post seems to have splintered. Whether it's the lamp is just lit or not, we wouldn't want these little pieces of wood jabbing the next person who comes through here to do maintenance. I'll need to sand it down a bit.
Which tool do you give him? A bulky saw, a heavy hammer, a rough file. Yes! A wood file is perfect! Let me even this out. That should do it. I'll bring some varnish along next time so we can finish the job. I haven't spotted any other problems, so we can move along now. Unless you'd like to take a view of the tracks from here a bit longer. It's breathtaking, I know. Mining has always been the primary vocation of the folks of the Hills of Amber, you see, but after a certain point, they had dug up everything that could easily be reached and carried back to manpower alone. It was then that the Nabith Empire struck up the idea of Talos, which they had seen a work abroad. A great expanse. The Nabith brought the Mestal engineers who specialized in Talos there, to the hills. And wouldn't you know it, the mining industry picked right back up. Twine itself sprouted up around that time, as a matter of fact. Is named after entwining of tales, a fruitful cooperation between the native Ronzo and the newly come Mestel. But that, like so much else, falls apart in the wake of the flood. The Mestel left, taking their knowledge with them. It was 15 years ago that the last of them, the folk of the Daedalus Stoneworks, took off to Elmore, and now none of them remain that can repair or operate Talos. But there's no use in lamenting what can't be changed, and there's one more thing we need to do while we're out here. So, we might as well get to it. Vultures occasionally make their nests on the tracks, you see, and it falls to us to remove them. When they do, the creatures are angry when disturbed, which is natural, but nevertheless a danger to anyone passing by. It is not my favorite task, to be honest with you. As you may have noticed, I'm not terribly suited for confrontation. That said, would you follow the tracks north of here and remove the nests you find for me? I'll keep an eye on things from here. Sure. I can do that. Tippy tappy tappy tippy tippy tappy tappy tippy. Just going down here real quickly. Making sure there's nothing. Ooh. Well, let's go down here. Expose this part of the map so we can get out of the way. There we go. That was good. Look, more broccoli down there. Hello, Vulture. I just realized I don't have my chocobo. This is gonna be a little bit harder because I don't have my healer. That wasn't too bad.
And dead. That was so good. Alright, switch over sides again. We're healed up, that's good. That 30k crit is just so hot. I'm guessing it dropped out because I ran out of time, not because of what you call it. Because when I stepped on land there, the chocobo didn't return, so there goes that idea. Thank you. That should be everything that needed to be taken care of. In return for your help, I'll tell you a bit more about the trolley. Nothing that can get it started again, though. As I said, the only people who knew how to repair it to tell us is long gone. When they left, the life began to bleed out of the town. The trolley tracks rusted, and the cars fell into disrepair. Now it was bore of twine raised there. My first word was trolley. Damn it, those were the worst years of my life. But then, about 7 years passed, Magnus and his wife returned to us. Magnus was a real proper Oh god, his wife died, didn't it? Oh god! Don't tell me that his wife is dead! Magnus is a real proper trolley engineer, and perhaps he would never have left in the first place if it hadn't been for his son. As you've been well aware, Amarang is hardly the safest place, and Magnus wanted his child to grow up away from the dangers. It didn't help in the end. The Sin Eaters got the boy. Oh. The child had always said that someday he wanted to see Magnus' trolley running again. So in his memory, they turned to twine, started fixing those rusted rails and broken cars, and it was all going well for a time. Wicked White Vultures. Are they back for revenge? Never mind. I don't want to find out. Why am I doing this? Just teleport. Why am I even going to bother walking all that way? Look at that's so much distance. I could just teleport and just walk over 4 feet. See? So much faster. Alright, now we have to switch back to Red Mage because the quest requires the level. Nice work out there. And now, you know the story of the trolley. Won't do you much good without the Talos, though. If there was even a single one out there still functioning, things might be different. But, well, here we are. Pants. Not that I'll do you any good, but we have a we do have a Talos we've been meaning to repair. I could show it to you if you like. It'd certainly be nice to hear something other than Magnus griping for a change. Truly a most vexing state of affairs. I thought mayhap a closer examination might yield something of value.
I see. The means to build the talus stone by stone are lost to us. 'Tis true, but here before us slumbers the most fine specimen. Indeed, were it not for a few minor failings, it would be in working condition. 'Twas likely to require naught but a few modest repairs and a success of aether. Well, if you think you can get the thing up and running again, far be it from me to stop you, but what exactly do you reckon is the problem? I should stress that this is performed only by a courtesy of examination, though such arcane constructs are not wholly unfamiliar to me. As I did suspect from the first, it is a host of network of veins through which aether floweth freely. Or so it would, were it not for the several fractures which now impede said flow. How in the hells did you get all that from a glance? I take it you thought up some solution as well then? To bridge these fissures requires a material highly conductive to aether. Once in place, I believe it will be possible to restore the talus to life. I might have prevailed upon thee to acquire that which we require. Not far beyond the walls of twine dwelleth the creature of living stone, the Balmung. Full sure I am the stone from which they are being would prove most suitable for our needs. I am assuming they're talking about the sand rock hand things. Very good. I shall have Thancred and attend me in the remaining preparations. I spy but 3 obstructions to the flow of the aether in the talus, and thus would I ask you to provide 3 stones of debatage. All else will be made ready upon return. Alright, cool. Girl. So none of these are... What's it say? Should you choose to undertake this quest, you will receive no guidance from the journal or the duty list. You will need to read the text carefully and decipher the clues that determine your next course of action. What? What kind of quest is that? You're on your own, the quest? Piss off. Love it. He told me to piss off. Is there anything in this back house? Ooh. No. I also didn't see his wife. So hopefully it's not one of those things where, like, the son died, the wife went off to Elmora and is now, like, a thrall there, and he's here alone. Oh, God. Ooh. Give me 1 second, guys. I just got a message on my phone. 1 second. Alright guys, something just came up, so I have to bounce, unfortunately. I hope you guys understand. We're going to continue this tomorrow. We'll continue the story arc tomorrow. I wanted to try and hopefully finish this entire landmass, so we'll have to do it tomorrow. I'll see if I can get on a little bit earlier tomorrow. Thank you again for hanging out this evening, and sorry about cutting it short tonight. Depending on when I get back, I might boot the stream back up or not. I don't know how it's going to play out, but unfortunately I have to bolt for now. So thank you guys for your understanding. Let's do the outro. We're going to have to do the quick outro. So thank you again, everyone, for hanging out this evening. We're going to continue this tomorrow, and until then, have a great rest of your evening. Button. Button.